And next slide already. All right, retrospective biographical dictionaries are resources that profile individuals who are no longer living. Some sources do provide information on both current and retrospective figures, so after retrospective dictionaries, we will look at aggregate sources like Gale in Context Biography and EBSCO's Biography Reference Center. Next slide. But for retrospective, one of the foundational retrospective sources for American figures is the Dictionary of American Biography, or DAB. First published in the late 1920s, its extensive volume set includes over 19,000 entries on prominent deceased Americans. Each entry is written by scholars and includes not only life narratives, but bibliographic references. One pitfall of the DAB is dated coverage ending in the 1980s and a general lack of diversity and representation of historical U.S. figures. So, make sure to cross-reference with more inclusive sources, such as the Scribner Encyclopedia of American Lives, SEAL. This provides more recent coverage than the DAB. It offers 2,300 scholarly narrative entries focused on deceased Americans who made notable contributions to society, passing between 1981 and 2008. Each entry includes a detailed life history, professional highlights, personal background, and bibliographic references for more reading. It's available in print and online through Gale eBooks and Gale in Context Biography. But note that unlike the DAB, SEAL was explicitly designed to broaden representation. So for continued updates and even broader coverage, users should also consult American National Biography. Like the DAB, it contains around 19,000 entries. A and B is more inclusive and regularly updated. It includes scholarly signed articles, bibliographies, and illustrations. It expands coverage to include women, individuals from diverse backgrounds, and even pre-colonial figures who were excluded from earlier works. There are not filters for race or ethnicity. However, it is searchable by name, gender, and occupation. And I actually pulled the fourth one up from further down the list. Notable American women was originally placed with specialized resources, but as we were talking about diverse resources for cross-referencing figures within the United States, I felt like it should be highlighted here. It was originally published as a three-part series profiling important American women from 1607 to 2000, and is now available online through Women in Social Movements in the United States, 1600 to 2000, or on Biography Reference Center. Next slide. For researchers seeking information on individuals outside the United States, there are options. Starting with the Oxford Dictionary of National Biography, its regularly updated online version features over 60,000 entries for historically significant deceased persons of Britain. Next, we have the Dictionary of Canadian Biography. Note that the print version of the DCB was printed chronologically rather than alphabetically. However, it is published in both French and English. It features over 9,000 people from about the year 1000 to 1930. Then we have the Australian Dictionary of Biography. This contains over 13,000 entries on significant people from Australia's history, with coverage extending to 2000 with its supplements. Also note that they are currently evaluating some content that may be deemed culturally insensitive for revision, such as photographs of deceased persons. And then for those researching beyond the English-speaking world, WBIS Online provides access to millions of international biographies, some dating back to the fourth millennium. It's a multilingual, digitized archive of original biographical texts and indices, making it a great complement to national dictionaries. Next slide. For specialized retrospective sources, some retrospective sources are tailored to specific professions or ethnicities or genders. But the example I pulled from the book, the Dictionary of Scientific Biography, specifically focuses on professionals in science. And its pictured supplement here, the new Dictionary of Scientific Biography. They're both available online as the Complete Dictionary of Scientific Biography and also as part of Gale eBooks. Next slide. Alongside individual biographical dictionaries, both retrospective and current, there are aggregate sources that pull together content from many different places. These are especially helpful for finding both retrospective and current information in one place. Next slide. Gale in Context Biography holds over 650,000 entries with regular updates. It includes current and historical figures, along with access to a wide range of focused sources that we have already covered. The included person search feature allows filters for gender, ethnicity, sexuality, occupation, and more. Next slide. Then we have the Biography Reference Bank, which provides access to nearly 1 million records. It is searchable by profession, ethnicity, birth and death date, and more. One primary strength is how it combines both reference entries and periodical content like interviews and reviews. Next slide. All right. The Biography Reference Center has contained over 460,000 full-text biographies and browsing sources like American National Biography, Encyclopedia Britannica, and Biography Today. I do want to make a note here. They actually have changed the name from Center to Source as of March 1st of last year. So I have the old logo here, but it is Source. The textbook also mentions credo reference, and although it's not as comprehensive, general aggregators like this do include a growing number of biographical titles. Next slide. Free web resources. We all like free things. There are free biographical tools available. You may be familiar with these, but we'll highlight the resources mentioned in the text for a good overview. Next slide. All right, biography.com. I highlighted it here because the interface is pretty user-friendly and accessible. It's a spinoff from A&E's TV series Biography. It provides thousands of profiles, mostly in entertainment, politics, and history. We also have InfoPlease Biography, which offers 30,000 brief entries that are searchable by name, occupation, or by race, ethnicity. And then, of course, IMDb, an easily searchable site for biographical information on individuals with screen credits. Next slide. Book-length biographies. While many researchers are looking for reference-style entries, others may want to go deeper. Book-length biographies offer much richer narratives and are often preferred by readers who want a more immersive story-driven experience. Some are factual, some are fictionalized, others fall somewhere in between. We do have tools to help us sort through those differences on the next slide. Starting with the biography book by Daniel Burt. This provides a comprehensive guide to biographies, biographical novels, fictional portrayals, and juvenile biographies. There's also additional biographical reader's advisory tools here. I've got the Reader's Advisory Guide to Historical Fiction, What Historical Novel Do I Read Next, Historical Figures in Fiction, Read on Biography, Read on Life Stories. And I do want to mention the last one here, the Historical Novel Society. It offers free online reviews of historical fiction, and it's especially valuable for readers who prefer fictionalized biographies. So in conclusion here, like any other sources, retrospective sources must be used critically, especially older ones like the DAB. These retrospective sources give us a wide range of ways to explore the lives of significant people through history. And for details on searching them, I'll hand this off to Amber with search strategies.